who's out there teaching that Cornelius is an Edomite, you out of there, man. You know, we're going to send you that memo. If you're teaching that the mark of the beast is an embargo or might be Christianity, or somebody asked me, is a mark of the beast homosexuality? No, it's not homosexuality. But if you're a homosexual, you're going to take that mark, all right? The mark of the beast is the chip, the microchip.
That's it.
It's a physical thing that they're going to put in your either your right or left hand, because it says right hand in Revelation 13, but in other scriptures it says your hands.
Yeah.
It mentions hands in Revelation 20.
Yeah, it mentions hands.
Because these guys try to flip it and say it says right hand. Over there in Europe, they got it in the left hand. But it says in Revelation, the 20th chapter, in hands. Your hands, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right.
So that's what it means. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean to take up the white man's arms. It doesn't mean to join this man's police force. Doesn't mean to like they teach, it means to fighting this man's military. You take the gun in your right hand. Well, guess what? That according to that, Nate has a mark of the beast. Okay? It's not no goddamn embargo or Christianity like that clown General Yohannes said. It's an actual physical device.
Mm-hmm.
Cornelius being an Edomite, you have no business teaching, man. Calling the Most High's name Alahayim and Alashadya and all that, that's not his name, man. Mm-hmm. The Most High's name is Yahweh and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. So that's the business. When you conduct business, you have a business plan and you conduct business according to the CEO or the president or the vice president or the stockholders. You a guy trying to make it. You trying to be the next CEO. You trying to be the president, one of the presidents, man. So you impressing your boss. Yeah. Be they stockholders or CEO or CFO or whatever. You trying to be in one of them offices, man.
Yeah.
So the Most High is the head CEO, let's say.
Yeah.
So it says, hold up, brother. It says the Spirit's on me. To be occupied in anything. To carry on a business. To carry on the business of a banker or a trader. Ooh. That's why he gave them talents.
Yeah, to trade.
He said, occupy till I come. This is Luke chapter 2, verse 49. And he said unto them, how is it that you sought me? Wish ye not that I must be about my Father's business?
Yeah, that's right.
Because like that word occupy is heavy. Now the root word, goes back to the word pragma, which is a business to work.
Pragmatic.
Right, which works. Right, practical. That's another word, practical.
Yeah, and no one goes into business without making a profit. You go into business to make a profit. So the profit is the brothers that come in by way of us going out there and teaching.
That's why these Fortune 500 companies, when they go to recruit, they're not going out to Chicago to recruit gangbangers.
No.
They ain't going out to California to recruit gangbangers. They're not out there to get Bloods and Crips. They ain't going out into the hood, some goddamn where, you see motherfuckers, excuse my French, in a damn project. They ain't saying, look, we want you to come to our corporate offices, man. We need businessmen and businesswomen. Because y'all will tear that business, because y'all don't know business, man. They get people, and you get certain occupations and certain Fortune 500 companies by, first of all, going to the top school, a top business school. And I'm going to look up the top business schools, man. Like you go to Yale or Harvard to get the top lawyers and so forth. There's certain schools that MIT and so forth, and there's certain schools that they excel in business. And where do you think these Wall Street guys recruit their people from? From these top business schools, man. Because they know they're going to do the job right. They're just going to grab anybody, man. Yeah. See, it's not about being a part of business. the Most High's business, but it's about conducting business the right way. Okay? Like it says here, the word for a pound in Luke 19, the word is mana, right? Which means, in the Old Testament, a weight of 300 shekels was 1 pound. Now, 300 shekels, that's a lot of silver. That's a lot of weight. In the New Testament, a weight and sum of money equal to 100 drachma, which is the Roman money system, okay? Because they had the coins. 1 talent was 100 pounds. A pound equaled 10 1/3 ounces, which is 300 grams. So that's money. But the money that the Most High gave us was these scriptures, the knowledge of this truth, man. Who the nation of Israel is, he identified in the scriptures on a symbolic level who the tribes are, so you can identify the tribes. That's why you got certain guys saying, well, you ain't no Gadite. Them Gadites are Miragooks. Or they might say, you an Edomite. Look how light he is. And Gabar, you from Ireland, so you an Edomite, you know? And Tahar, you're a half-breed. Well, you don't know how you don't understand how the scriptures work, man. That's why you ain't out there on the highways and the byways. That's why when you click on these guys with their stupid comments, most of the time, 95% of the time, 98% of the time, you click on it, it'll say no videos, no activity.
Yeah. No.
So they ain't building. So if you say, oh, this guy's right, let me go follow him. You ain't going to have nothing to fucking follow, man.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I got some real quick. This is Romans 11:33.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. So this is the talent. This is the drachma, whatever the weight that was given is here. The knowledge of the Most High. It says, the depths of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are His judgments and His ways past finding out. So the only way you can actually see and do the things that the Lord gave to do is if you're part of the elect, and you have to continue doing that unto the end. That's what the scriptures say: give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
The scriptures is a guidebook, man. That's a guidebook. Not read the scriptures and say, yeah, I'm going to do it that, but I'm going to do it this way. But I'm going to change it up a little bit. No, you got to do what it like going back to 1 West. What we did going out on the highways and the byways, the reason why the heads had us go out on the highways and the byways, and they went out there too, because it's in the scriptures, man. Was that 2 Timothy 4? It's in the scriptures. In season, out of season. You know what some guys are saying? They're saying, well, that doesn't mean that. Well, if that was the case, why didn't you say that 15, 17, 18 years ago? Because you're full of shit, man. You don't want to do the will of the Most High, man.
Yeah, fainted. They're fainted.
I got something real quick.
Oh, okay.
This is you had something?
Yeah.
Okay.
To back up Apostle Elatar, Proverbs 1:20, it says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. So we're supposed to be in the streets, because we're the ones that have the wisdom being this truth, this knowledge, this understanding of the Heavenly Father and the Son. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttereth her voice saying, or uttereth her words saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity? And that's when we go into the truth, when we go into the fact that, America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, that the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, you're really Israelites, you're not Negroes, you're not Puerto Ricans. We go into our delivery right there on the streets. That's the occupy. That's the business that the Lord called us to do. And like Elder Apostle Tar said, it doesn't matter whatever weather. It's year round. There's no breaks in this thing.
That's it.
That's
it. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, which is the knowledge. And he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. So how do you buy and eat? By studying, by teaching, You know, and the Lord will keep increasing you.
But what did Nate say? You gotta get a camp starter kit. You gotta buy them T-shirts. You have to buy them. You have to buy things from this guy, man.
It says, "Come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price." And that's talking about this knowledge.
Without money and without price.
That's it.
So how is it possible to buy it? What are
right.
you using as a
Trade-off.
medium of exchange?
Yourself.